What's going on, guys? Firewolf Tech here, showing you guys the pink iPad 10th generation. We're gonna go ahead and open this up and show you guys all around, and link for this will be in the description box below, so make sure you guys check that out. So right here I have the 64GB configuration with the Wi-Fi only model, and these also come in 256 as well as the cellular version as well. Let's go ahead and open this up. Go ahead and flip the box over. We have the iPad wrapped in some protective paper here, and there we have the pink iPad. And I gotta say, this is definitely a very beautiful color, really nice pink color. Let's take a look at the bottom here. We can see the Type-C port here for the charging cable, and then we have two external speakers down over here. And on the other side, we have the smart connector pins over here. On the top, we have two additional speakers here, as well as the power button. And then on this side, we have the volume rocker right over here. And again, the back, beautiful pink color. What do you guys think of this pink? I think it looks absolutely fire. We have our camera right on the top left. It looks absolutely stunning. So let's see what we get inside the box here. Okay, so it looks like we get a USB-C power adapter here, and this is going to be rated at 20 watts. And then we get a really nice braided Type-C cable here. It's going to be C to C. I would have wished that they had included a color matching cable for the pink iPad, but at least they give you a nice braided cable. And then we're going to get a quick start guide for your iPad, as well as some nice stickers here. And this is going to be white stickers. I would have loved to see a color matched sticker. Alright, so let's go ahead and power on the iPad here. Okay, and right on the top here, we can notice the camera, front-facing camera right over here. Alright, here we got the welcome guide here. So let's go ahead and unlock this and start up the setup process. The good thing about this is that the setup process is very easy and seamless. You just basically follow the directions here. And the cool thing about this iPad is that while it doesn't have Face ID recognition, we do have Touch ID that's integrated on the power button right over here. So basically you're going to take any of your fingers, usually your pointer finger, and you're just going to basically place it on top of the reader here, and then you just follow the directions here so that it can read your whole fingerprint. And you can put multiple fingerprints as well for your other side. Okay, once that is added on, you can also add another fingerprint. They recommend that when you have the iPad on landscape, you can basically use your other hand. Like, say for example, I did my right pointer, then I can do my left pointer here, so that way, at any orientation I can unlock it using my index finger. And after setting up a passcode, they do require you to put a passcode just in case you can't read your fingerprint at all. So I'm going to put a 4-digit code. I'm just going to make it a very simple one. And here is where you would basically set up your iPad here. Now you have the option of restoring from iCloud backup, restoring from a PC or Mac. You can transfer directly from another iPad. You can also move data from an Android device. But here I'm going to select Don't Transfer. And here you would sign into your Apple ID. But for now, I'm going to skip this step here. And then the final thing that you need to decide on is your appearance on the iPad here. So there's light and then there's dark. I prefer the dark appearance, so I'm just going to choose on dark. And then once it's done, you hit get started, and then you pretty much have the iPad fully set up here. Let's go ahead and increase the brightness here. An absolutely beautiful display that we have here. Very beautiful iPad with a pink. All right, so for the iPad, we get a nice 10.9-inch Liquid Retina display. And this is going to feature a pixel resolution of 2360 by 1640 at 264 pixels per inch. It also comes with a True Tone display with 500 nits of brightness, and also has a fingerprint resistant oleophobic coating, and it also supports the first generation Apple Pencil. The 10th generation iPad is also equipped with an A14 bionic chip. So right on the back, we're gonna have a nice 12 megapixel wide camera, and in the front, we're gonna have a 12 megapixel landscape ultra wide camera. And as for storage options, we're gonna have a 64 gigs that's gonna start at $449, and a 256GB configuration for an additional $150 at $600. And then if you wanna add cellular connectivity, then you would add another $150 on top of the price tag. So a base 64 gig with Wi-Fi and cellular would be $600. And then if you want to go for the 256, you'd be at $750. Testing out the Touch ID is very responsive. I do like how responsive the Touch ID is. And the display quality is really nice for this being a entry-level iPad. You can just see here the quality of the screen looks really nice. Now it's not going to be the highest resolution like an iPad Pro. However, the pixel density on this iPad looks perfectly fine to me, and I think it looks really nice. And I think this iPad is a great gift, especially if you want to gift, an iPad for, maybe, your kids, or you want to gift an iPad to somebody. I think this makes a really solid choice. I personally think a 10.9-inch display is perfect. It's not too large and it's not too small either. It's very portable. It feels really nice and light. And I absolutely love this pink color configurations. And this iPad also comes in 3 different colors, such as blue, silver, and yellow as well. And testing the quality of the camera, it looks really nice and sharp. So definitely has a really nice camera. Now holding it via portrait, whenever you want to access the front-facing camera, always we're going to have to do it via landscape. So again, this is something that's very unique with the 10th generation iPad with the camera on the landscape mode. So it's definitely something to get accustomed to, but I think this makes it very nice and portable. I like how, even when you have it in landscape, the keyboard makes everything nice and easy. So if I want to type in, it's very easy to type via landscape, or even easier if it's via portrait. Okay, the keyboard works perfectly nice and beautiful. So all in all, guys, the iPad 10th generation is definitely a solid choice for an entry-level iPad. I love the options of color that they have. This pink looks absolutely beautiful. Let me know what you guys think of the pink iPad. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys.